this will be the first ever meeting between Wisconsin and USC women's basketball. It's hard to believe in the history of the game that these two teams have never played, but here we go. From the Kohl Center in Madison, Wisconsin. The new Big Ten realignment means a lot. New matchups, and you got to know your personnel each and every night. These are players that probably aren't familiar with one another.
Yeah, it's still very crazy to think this is a conference matchup, and the series history is 0-0. How is that possible?
Juju Watkins getting to the sweet spot early. Great to see her get started with the first attempt in the mid-range.
And I like her going to the attack right away. She's been struggling a little bit from deep across the last couple of games, and I think that'll come with her once she gets into her rhythm, so I like putting it on the deck right on the first possession.
Of course, this Wisconsin team led by Sarah Williams. They're really post-dominant, but Lindsey Gottlieb said they want to counter that with ball pressure. Williams fading a little bit, hauled down by Rhea Marshall.
And right away you see the size that Sarah Williams is going to be met with, whether it's Marshall or Iria Fenn. Two dominant bigs for the Trojans.
Ronnie Porter leads the attack, and it's blocked there by Kennedy Smith. Well, she specifically said one-on-one. We've got to guard better. Post defense one-on-one. Sarah Williams going up against Iria Fenn. And on the perimeter. Here comes Watkins. She's surveying. Already has 2 points. And is hit as she cradles it. And if you recognize that face, it's because she spent a lot of time on the sidelines at UConn. She's also the head coach at Boston University. Nice find to Iria Fenn from Rhea Marshall. Some high-low action for the Trojans.
Yeah, really good positioning from both. Iria Fenn had the defender on the top.
She goes into her spin move and the step through. Didn't hit it, but you just see the bag and the toolkit she has in her game. Meantime, Juju Watkins on the kick out. Everybody at USC playing through one another on that.
Is it just me, or is there like a strain? Like, it has like a pickup feel right now, this game.
Yeah, you've got Sarah Williams, Rhea Marshall for USC, and then Juju Watkins, the guard. Top five.
She's in the top 5?
She is. Vanna Lofton teed that up, had time, and it went in.
Marissa Mosley kind of hands up at her players on defense. And then a near turnover.
So as a coach, you don't necessarily like to see that, something that you worked on in the shoot-around, not translate into the game. And we came back from break, showing Juju Watkins going to the locker room. She's back on the bench, which is great news. Meantime, Kunwa fell high off the glass. It's good. She's one of our best post defenders. She told us that a few weeks ago.
What's crazy is she's like the 3rd string center on the team. Iria Fenn, Marshall, Akunwafo comes in off the bench, bringing tremendous size and physicality to battle with Williams.
8-point differential. Vanna Lofton finds a crevice and finishes.
She's having a nice start to this game. Didn't score too much in that Iowa loss. She's been aggressive in seeking out her opportunities, looking to assist.
Wisconsin, patient. Williams spin move. That's tough. Stops a 7-0 USC run. But quickly the other way, and that's where USC is lethal.
A tough time going against the size inside. She's got that nice touch from the mid-range. At the top of that press, that just shows the versatility that Lindsey Gottlieb is equipped with on this roster.
And are now on scholarships, and not just on scholarships, but in the starting lineup as well.
Yeah, and one of a couple players who has been a Badger for 5 seasons, has stuck it out through her entire career.
Heckel, she just has soul in her game. Shot clock winding down. Let's see if the Badgers recognize that was tipped away. Porter on the inbound. It'll have to be a quick tip. Shot clock violation.
Again, tops the country, so they are well on their way to that part.
Juju in the post. I saw what Rhea saw. A little too much sauce on the pass.
Yeah, good intention. That's one where maybe you want to work into the wing and have a better angle to get it into her.
And every time down the floor, you'll notice Sarah Williams gets the basketball. That time keeping it for herself. A couple of weeks where all she did was left-handed workouts. See how she chooses to use this possession. Goes right, back to Howell, who's been hot lately.
Juju got to the right anyway.
She did. Porter, time winding down. Want to at least get a shot off. Williams through 2, just in time.
12 of 15 from the line.
Well, an 80% free throw shooter. Remember, this is a 6'4" forward/center who's getting it done at the free throw line. All right, so now the first quarter will end.
We were former college basketball players. We are now still in this space, and it's amazing to see all of these young women who have come out tonight, whether they are basketball players, players of other sports, and to just feel inspired by the older women that they're seeing on the court, knowing that that could be them in just a couple of years. A really great activation from Wisconsin tonight.
And I just want to charge all the girls and women out there. You can definitely be on the court, but there's so many opportunities, whether it's broadcasting, coaching, athletic training, to stay involved.
Officiating.
Yes, in sports. Sports need you.
Did we say coaching?
Coaching, great.
Coaching?
No, right. We could go down the list. We could use the entire game. Start of the second quarter, Juju Watkins through everyone. Just off the back iron. 5-point game to start this second quarter. This is a Wisconsin team that's got 2 Big Ten wins. Of course, USC has 9.
In that possession, we saw a little bit more pressure on Sarah Williams. We mentioned that Coach Gottlieb was hoping to not have to double her, but that time they certainly sent her a couple bodies on the catch.
Area Fenn back to the basket against Douglas, goes for the step through, draws the foul. Someone who is a high prospect in the WNBA draft this season, and she knew Lindsey Gottlieb's system would get her pro ready. Area Fenn goes 1 for 2. Everybody getting a touch for the Badgers on this possession so far. Williams surveying, long skip pass to the shooter Myers, not enough daylight to put it up. Nakun Wafo gets the steal. Will she convert on the other end?
You see the numbers there. She's more of a role player for this USC team, but she's had some really nice minutes early on in this game.
Heir of the transfer portal, Nakun Wafo has been here for some time. Great play.
We were just talking about Kiki Iriafen and her engineering degree. Clarice Akunwafo is on a pre-med track. She wants to be a doctor.
Defense leading to offense for the Trojans. And just the pressure that she applies defensively.
Able to step back and force the turnover.
It was the 10th turnover by the Badgers. 7:40 to go here in the second. USC trying to get into its offense.
Yeah, it's a kind of a box and one look here, zone, and USC.
Well, even this matchup with Smith and Porter, right?
Sorry, Porter's 5'4".
She is. Williams dumped down spray, met by everyone. Myers already has 1-3, make it 2. Powell looking for some action. Area Fenn, quick pull-up. Porter getting things started for the Badgers. She looked at the rim, gets into the lane, kick out the light singer. That's good. Approaching the halfway mark here of the second quarter, remains a 5-point game. Area Fenn, block party by Sarah Williams.
That was a tough one. They double teamed, and Sarah Williams stayed completely vertical to not even be in question on a foul call there, just a clean block.
But now you want to see if Wisconsin can capitalize. They've had multiple opportunities. Williams stretching the floor. Meantime, Watkins trying to find a rhythm. She's smothered. Samuels. And a leaking Sarah Williams. Patient there. Porter, three-pointer.
I'd like to see Williams be a little bit more aggressive on that. Just go up for the two. She had a smaller guard on her and said they come up with nothing.
Still a three-point game. Rhea Marshall.
Yeah, because you're not going to get too many easy looks against this USC defense that is typically pretty good.
Williams, first player in double figures, has 11. Smith trying to create. Marshall's had a number of big boards. Samuels, put back.
Who will go down as the best to ever play women's college basketball is so cool.
All right, another shot clock winding down. Porter tried the floater. That's a shot that Mosley wants her to look for a little bit more. And Erie Fenn drop step score. More pressure here by USC. You can see Leitzinger looking for some help. Watkins overplays it. This is Lily Cron all the way to the basket.
And that's just like a lack of defense there. Lindsay Gottlieb. Good answer by Kennedy Smith.
Smith, also an LA native. Cron just met by Heckel, and that will force the 13th Wisconsin turnover.
I mean, that is a silver lining if they can just clean up that area of the game a little bit and give themselves some more chances on the other end.
Watkins, one-on-one against Leitzinger. She puts her hand up. Southern Cal now in the bonus for the rest of the half. It's just not the efficiency that we're used to. I know the standards are so high for Juju.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think it's really a team thing, because right now teams are triple teaming her, double teaming her at all times. So it's up to her teammates to step up and make shots so that it relieves some of that pressure.
Euro by Watkins. It's her favorite move that was all set up by Kiki. Less than a minute to go here in the second quarter. McCray. Ooh, power move.
The old-fashioned hop step. Turned and faced, the second defender came over and she just hopped through the middle.
Smith with the spot up from the outside. Less than 30 seconds here in the first half. McCray asking for it, going up against Watkins, fades and rattles it home. Hard shot.
Tough bucket, nice high-low setup, and USC gonna hold for the final shot of the half here.
Juju from the elbow, quick decision. That has stepped on the court for USC has scored. The balance is on display so far.
Yeah, and I think 2 of 15 from 3 in the last 2. So I think, you know, she's figuring it out. When is it a good shot, a rhythm shot, and always good at attacking.
Not a lot of time for the Badgers to get something off. 0.7 taking it out against Heckel, who's 5'9". Myers didn't have time to second guess, so the second quarter will end. That was a look at Sarah Williams' numbers. And the third quarter, here we go. Wisconsin had cut it as close to 3 in that second quarter, and then USC came charging back to extend their lead. They've been up by as much as 12. Erie Fenn, one-on-one. If that block would have counted, it would have been 4 for Sarah Williams, but was taking on Minnesota. Kiki Erie Fenn was getting it done all over the floor. She had 2 threes, and I remember her saying after that game, I had to reassess myself. I had to get my joy back. Seen some great moves by Carter McCray. Getting to Big Ten play, it's a lot more physical, a lot tougher, and it's taken her some time to transition and get.
Just the size at this level, because she's 6'1", a little bit undersized in the post.
Smith asking for the basketball down low. They'll continue to move throughout their motion offense. The Trojans on the road here. Marshall through everyone.
It's Rhea Marshall that you have to contend with at 6'4".
I know so much is talked about. Still a double-digit lead for USC. Williams going across the lane. Met again by Marshall.
But neither is backing down from the other. Sarah Williams feeling confident in her abilities to put it on the floor, but then just being met by a stuff from Rhea Marshall.
So you've got 2 blocks from Marshall on the evening. We've talked about Sarah Williams. She's got 4. Block party is in full swing. Nice backdoor cut by Porter. Gets the handoff, elevates smooth.
Huge addition, well, a couple of additions out of the transfer portal. Uriah Fenn, Van Olhoffen.
Nice jump stop there by McCray. Some confusion. Kiki handling it herself. Spin move and score.
I don't think that was the draw.
Williams. Face-up game. Great word there. All right, now to the horn set. Watkins down low. Draws a crowd per usual. She'll kick out of it. Good look by Smith. And Heckel just gives it right to Leitzinger. Porter to Douglas. The bench wanted her to shoot it. Porter making sure the Badgers are organized. And Williams has hit this shot a couple times tonight. Not that one. The extra effort by Porter to keep the ball in play. Skip pass to Myers. She gets hot. She's got 2 career double-doubles and then point rebound double-doubles, if that says anything about the way she hustles. Avery Howell through some traffic there, showing the versatility.
Can't come up with the bucket on the other end.
Akunwafo tried to swat it away. A foul.
2 and 9 in the Big Ten.
In the Big Ten, USC is 3rd. Williams goes 1 for 2.
This is a Wisconsin team. We have to mention 2 games ago, they upset Michigan, a pretty big win for them. They can really get hot shooting the ball. That one hung on the rim for a while.
Well, look at this USC lineup. You've got 3 freshmen, a sophomore in Samuels, and then the veteran Akunwafo. Lindsey Gottlieb going with some youth right now at the end of the 3rd quarter. Heckel picks it off. Track meet. She wins. Myers. The lob down to Williams and the poise down low.
Getting by her defender. Another really impressive showing for one of the best bigs in the country.
Well, Williams is so confident and calm, too. Under the rim, face-up game. We've seen it all from her this evening. Howell can't give her too much space, mix and pay.
Avery Howell has really emerged as a strong 3-point threat for this USC team, which I think is going to be really important for them because of how much pressure teams are showing at Juju Watkins lately. You have to have a release from that. She's shooting almost up to 40% on the season from 3.
Porter, too much sauce. Howell running free. She's got a couple layups. Avery Howell with 9 points now.
You mentioned this lineup, just one starter in the game right now, and this is one of the best offensive looks we've seen from USC. Success on the offensive end.
Uriah Fenn, she was real deep. .point game. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd. Porter getting past one defender. You see Williams just working down low. Nice jumper by Lily. Multiple Badgers getting involved. All right, the posts want to go to work. Akunwafo long strides.
Impressive. Smart kick out from Uriah Fenn, who's celebrating that.
As the 3rd quarter winds down. McCray just hard to elevate over Uriah Fenn. And the breakaway for Howell. She's had a couple here. Finishes again. Avery Howell now in double figures. All right. Time winding down. Porter floater.
this young lady, Avery Howell, I thought that last couple of minutes, I really liked the group that Lindsay Gottlieb had in there. Her and Kaylee Heckel, they changed the pace of the game. They were disruptive on defense. They were able to run it back for some easy looks. Avery Howell, now just the second Trojan into double figures.
Yeah, Howell has 11 points. 9 of those were in the third quarter. There's a big reason why USC is up by 15. Have focused on the game plan. I mean, it's been a tough night for Juju Watkins.
I've now been here for a couple of games, and the one area that really hurts them is the turnovers. I was here for the Ohio State game, who is one of the top of the country.
Step back by Von Olafin. It's a nice shot. We'll go back to USC, and we were just talking about the turnovers really being an Achilles heel for Wisconsin, especially in this one.
Yeah, Malia Samuels forcing it right there. She really comes in and brings energy defensively off the bench. Ball pressure, denying that pass.
That's what I call a workout shot, Kim. Juju Watkins in the gym all day, every day, knocks those down. She's now in double figures.
And that was her first triple of the game. Like pretty much any opponent she faces, trying to make it tough for her. Sarah Williams, things haven't been tough for her tonight. She's getting her buckets.
Well, and she's just been so consistent all season long. 19 points, 11 rebounds is the average. Couple buckets in a row for Von Olafin. Spotlighted it not just in this game, but other games that we've called, Kim.
But yeah, when it comes to defending Juju right now, teams, their best hope is to make things as difficult as you can on her and let other players beat you. So that's why it's important for the teammates to capitalize on the open looks when they have them.
All right, Juju surveying. One-on-one opportunity usually means good things for her. Watkins, 4 free throws. This will be 5 and 6. Just about 25. So even on a 14-point night. Lily Cron set a couple nice jumpers. That one just in and out. McCray just takes it out of the air. She's 6'1" among the trees. And that's going to be on film. Porter here. Now going off the Williams screen. She'll take it all the way. And you even asked Coach Mosley about it this morning.
Yeah, and it's hard to think at one point she was a walk-on.
USC to get into something. Smith. Little blow by. Rolls in.
Nice patience, fundamental. Pump fake and the jump stop.
McCray didn't realize that she was wide open. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Really, the theme with them has been their defense kind of propelling them forward.
It's one of the few connections. Heckel with the in and out. Smith sizes it up. Just under 5 to go here in the fourth. McCray trying to take Iwuchukwu.
I think UCLA is the most complete team in the country, but Ohio State, they are an experienced team, a veteran team. I think they are a team that could make a run at taking down.
Ailey Heckel will tee it up from the outside. We just can't say enough about the energy from the freshmen for the Trojans and the juice. I mean, Lindsay Gottlieb breaks down some of her huddles with juicy. That's how you would define the freshmen that are on the floor right now.
I did hear that today, and I was wondering like where that originated from or what it means.
We'll have to ask her. You know, we just follow USC around, so we'll have many chances. Both 100% from the outside. Avery Howell, she can put it up 2 off on that one. With about 3 minutes to go, both teams going deep into their bench. different people some opportunities. Tipped away by Heckel. Yeah, the foot race, she's pretty quick. Wisconsin after this one, they'll welcome Illinois into the building here at the Kohl Center. Looking for some help. Right, when she first got here, it was 5 wins before she was hired. The next season, the team won 8, and then they won 11. Right now, they're 11-11. Tiny strides as you try to rebuild a program.
Yeah, and I said it earlier in the broadcast. They don't appear to be a team that's 2-9 in the conference on paper. The way that I've seen them compete with Ohio State, they beat Michigan. They've competed here tonight. I think they're just trying to put that 40 minutes together, trying to get all of their best players playing well on one night.
Trying to find an opening here. Rebound goes to Akunwafo. Samuels reverse.
Kiki Iriafen, 15 points to lead the Trojans. She's got great expressions on the court. I've seen the tongue out. She celebrates her teammates. She has fun out there.
Joy is what I see beaming from Kiki Iriafen as we watch shoot-arounds, been around this team. Heckel drives baseline from Long Island, New York.
Well, just because I'm from Westchester, I have to correct you as the local. She did go to Long Island Lutheran.
Oh, she's not from Long
She's from Portchester, New York.
Thank you. Okay.
Just because you know I'm the local,
yeah.
I've got to put my county on the map.
You'd be surprised how many Westchester connections this USC team has between Coach Gottlieb and Kim is on it with the New York connections. Howell spots up. Less than a minute to go. Lena, Patty Bandla getting in her bag. Float game. Second chance opportunity just swatted away by Akunwafo. With 17 remaining on the shot clock. Patty Bandla just taken away by Samuels. Quickly up ahead. Iwuchukwu converts.
Samuels is relentless on the defensive end.
On every team. Nice spin move. Bizball. Time winding down. It seems as though Heckel will just dribble it out. USC going to go on to get its 20th win of the season. 10th in conference play, and they're back in the win column.